to our reaction to Better Call Saul. Today we're watching Season 3, Episode 6, Off Brand. Last time was crazy. Big courtroom scene. Dramatic.
Yeah, that was like most of the last episode was the courtroom.
Chuck is humiliated.
He's got issues, man.
And things are not good.
No mic last episode, something that I
Right.
noticed. But we got our debut entrance of Huel into Huel. So, which, you know, he's responsible for one of my favorite memes from the last show. So that was a lot of fun.
The guy said, is he gonna need to fit in tight spaces?
Oh
He
my
said, I
gosh.
noticed the guy.
Wow, that's so funny.
I was like, why did he say that?
Yeah, that's hilarious. It's so funny when they bring in these old, actors from the old show and they look older, but it's younger,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great to see him again.
Mm-hmm.
And Chuck, it's going bad for Chuck and HHM, as a consequence, right? The reputation, man, I don't think it really sunk in like how bad it is for them, because now the reputation of HHM is going to be stained, right? Because of that outburst in front of the lawyer people. That's crazy.
Howard really didn't want him to be there.
Jimmy is gonna bring HHM down.
If he wasn't there, it probably would have gone better.
Yeah, no, most certainly. So when she recognized that there was a second tape and she said bingo, I think it's because she thought if they play the tape, then they'll know that it can go either way, right? If they understand the context. That's what's wild about the whole situation. Is it really, I said at the end of the last episode, it really could go either way. It could be if we didn't know.
They couldn't use it as evidence?
I mean, they obviously did.
Yeah, but like when they were talking
No,
about it.
they could use it as evidence now after the case of the breaking and entering. It's the breaking and entering that is the actual case. But that tape then solidifies that there's something even worse here, I think is the point. Or now after he broke in, then they could use it as evidence for a broader felony problem, something like that.
Yeah, leave a comment letting us know the rules for that, because it's like, does it change depending on the use case?
Yeah, well, I imagine, because we were absent Mike and Gus last episode, we might follow up on some of that this episode. And I'm just very excited and scared to see what is the fallout. It's going to be wild.
The feud continues.
Yeah, it gets worse and worse.
Keeps descending into chaos.
Right.
All right, we're going to do it, guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode. Leave a comment letting us know your thoughts. If you want the next several episodes and full-length uncut reactions, you can grab all that over on our Patreon, so go check that out. And without further ado,
let us get into this episode of Better Call Saul.
Coffee. Diner? Oh, hello. Okay, this is the same restaurant, right?
Yeah.
You're good?
See, Nacho.
Where is, what's his name?
I don't know.
Tight.
Tuco, he's in jail.
Tuco's
He's
still
in prison.
jail. All right.
Did you forget that?
I thought they were getting him out.
Oh, you're right. Maybe they got it down. No, they got it down.
They got a sentence down.
They got it down. Oh,
hey, buddy.
Here we go.
I
We're
feel
back.
so uncomfortable whenever I see him. Because knowing what happens to him.
Yeah, no,
It's
seriously.
so
Hector.
uncomfortable. It just
Nacho.
brings back all the bad feelings from the episode.
Yeah, those first 3 episodes were so scarring.
How's your dad?
Fine?
Business good?
Yeah, I think so. All right.
Hey, my father's gonna bring in his Corolla. His dogs tore up the back seat. Ate the stuffing.
Is he kind of naive?
He doesn't have enough.
Oh no.
So, one of my guys, new kid, got spooked by a cruiser and ran. Dumped his stash in the gutter.
Let me finish. You're light.
Like I was saying, the guy's...
Why didn't you make it up on your end?
I did, but I couldn't make it all up. You got my share, man. I swear.
All right. Make it up next week.
Thank you, Nacho. Well, Hector.
You have to pay respects.
Yeah.
Who works for who? Huh?
Oh, gotta go intimidate.
Ooh. Ooh.
Come on. No, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Nacho.
Ouch.
Yikes. Flashback. No?
No. Ah! Ah!
Ooh. Ooh, no, no. No. Ah. Oh, I hate that.
Yikes.
Emotional
Oh,
proceeding.
man.
Jimmy McGill has worked tirelessly
Nacho's a little,
to build a practice
bothered by
that
things
helps
he
an
has to do.
underserved and frankly
Maybe.
overlooked segment of our community.
The
Elderly.
elders.
You've heard from many of Mr. McGill's clients today. Every one of them came here
Oh,
gladly
wow.
in support of their lawyer. Jimmy McGill reached out to people who otherwise may never have seen an attorney in their entire lives. He took the time to make sure they had wills that accurately reflected their wishes for a price they could afford, because Jimmy McGill cares about people, dropping everything to care for his brother through multiple hospitalizations.
It's so
Even
sad.
supporting
'cause
Charles's career by hand-making
He
a
falls so
mylar-lined
far.
suit jacket to spare his brother discomfort from exposure
You know?
to electricity. And yet during this time, Charles McGill's irrational animus towards his brother grew. So when Jimmy discovered that Charles had used his love and his caring against him, Jimmy snapped. Wouldn't you?
Chuck?
Jimmy McGill understands
It's
he broke
over,
the law
man.
when he forced his way into his brother's house. And he is deeply sorry. He's more than ready to face the consequences. However, the State Bar's claim of destruction of evidence, it categorically did not happen. Jimmy McGill had no premeditated agenda. So now the question you must ask yourselves is this. Is the legal profession better with Jimmy McGill in it? I believe the answer is a resounding yes.
Oh, here's to 12 short months. Also, somebody call the Pope, because according to your summation, I ought to be a saint. Me and Mother Teresa, right up there with her.
Saint Jimmy. Yeah, that's a nice ring to it.
Boom.
Have you given any thought to what you're gonna do for the next year?
That is tomorrow talk, counselor. Where are your notes? Let's spread them out and roll around on them, see what happens. It's a good plan.
That's always awkward.
Don't just open the door. Creepy.
Right.
Rebecca?
Oh,
Jimmy.
wow.
Kim Wexler.
Rebecca Bois. We didn't formally meet earlier.
Right, it's nice to meet you.
Yeah. I was out there knocking for almost an hour.
It sounds like Chuck. I'm sure he's fine. He's just being dramatic.
Well, I think it's a little bit more than that. I want you to come with me to get him to let us in. Jimmy, he needs our help.
No thanks. I've already kicked my door in for the year.
You owe it to him.
I don't owe him squat.
It's over. Davis and Maine.
Jimmy, you lied to me. This was never about helping Chuck.
If you feel misled, I apologize, but I think I was clear. I told you I had to defend myself, and Chuck would need help afterwards, which he does.
You got what you wanted. Now it's time to do what's right.
No.
Yeah.
Jimmy, he's still your brother.
Not anymore, he's not.
Wow. Ouch, indeed.
Chuck was right about you all along. He's mentally ill. What is your excuse? Enjoy your champagne.
Ouch.
That was uncomfortable.
Like the other night during dinner, Kaylee asked if her daddy ever used to cook.
That's good work, Stacy. So, who's next?
I don't think they've said her name before.
Thanks for
So I
coming.
didn't realize that it was
means a lot.
Stacy.
Well, honey, if
Yeah,
it
they
makes you
never
feel
say
any
her
better,
name.
I'm all
It's
for
weird.
it.
And I thought you'd come again.
We'll see.
Is that a church?
Oh.
Yeah.
Thing is, I sort of volunteered you for something. To help with a new playground. Well, the kids deserve way better than that, don't you think?
Sure, but why me?
Well, they need someone who knows how to pour concrete. Pop, the way he talked about you, it was like you hung the moon. Sorry, I can get you out of it. I just thought
No,
it
it's
was...
fine. Just tell me when, where. Come on, gee.
Wow. Yeah, she said she was involved at her church because she said she was going to put the money in the collection pot or whatever. Oh no. Oh, the fallout.
He's not answering anyone. Fugue state.
Chuck, it's Howard.
Fugue state.
I'm not leaving, Chuck.
Pretty soon people are going to worry that he's
I don't want to wake up the neighbors, but I got all night.
not breathing. Brutal defeat.
I'm pretty sure he is like the stiffest person I've ever seen.
Yeah.
He walks like a tin man.
Hamlin?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm not going to tell you how much it cost. But don't worry, it's coming out of my end.
Okay.
The opinion came in. Jimmy was suspended for 12 months. This is a win, my friend.
It's not good
I
enough.
know, it doesn't feel like it. But hear me out. Jimmy's not going to be a lawyer for 1 year. And if he screws up, which we both know is likely, his PPD terminates. Chuck, you're at a crossroads. You can keep looking backwards, stay focused on your brother, what he's up to, or you can go forward. Jimmy's just not worth it. I say,
Trying so hard.
put your energy into the future. Anything else is a waste of your time and intellect. What do you say?
To new beginnings.
To new beginnings.
You okay to drive?
Absolutely.
Ominous.
How are you feeling?
They die.
Thank you, Howard.
Is he genuinely going to try exposure therapy?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Mind over matter.
Mind over mind. It's the mind that's causing the problem in the first place. Or you could say the brain.
Bubbles!
My bubbles.
You ever owned a fish?
Francesca, it's go time.
There was a fish.
Where do you want to
My
start?
roommate had a fish.
With the A's.
That's
So
hilarious.
there was one
Hi,
in the
Mrs.
house.
Madison. It's
I didn't
Francesca
personally own
at
it,
Jimmy
but-
McGill's office.
That I'll be taking a brief sabbatical from the law. Just 1 year, one quick trip of the earth around the sun, and I'll be back. Next.
I bet when he comes back,
forgive me.
that's when he
I
starts
did? Oh,
the
that's,
Saul Goodman
Oh, yeah.
business.
that's an honor.
Because
And how did
he'll
he
have lost
pass?
all of his clients or something, and whatever happens in
Next.
this year
The
is going to
details
be
will all be in the
the
letter you'll
transition.
receive shortly.
Shoot.
Mostly legal boilerplate. Next. Mr. Yalowitz, hey, it's Jimmy McGill. Listen, for your future lawyering needs, I am taking a hiatus of 1 year. Will you please watch your mail for a letter from my office? Yes, Jimmy from TV. You watch it every day, huh? Really? Were you the pilot of the B-29? 32 missions. Holy. Well, can I just say, sir, that you are one of the people who made the greatest generation so damn great. I salute you. All right, see you soon. On TV, right? Bye. Francesca, get me KWBV.
The Rolodex.
Get me the manager. Then get me somebody who can pull a commercial. Stat.
Oh, he has to get it taken down legally? Is that right? I don't Reverse.
Yeah.
He's standing
That was a
inside
ton of
smoking.
fun.
It's normally the reverse.
Well, what gets me is this.
What is it?
This happened like
It
this
is
before,
my
though.
KWBV contract. I almost let one of my ads run today.
You can't do that.
I know. You can't believe this? I've got 9 airings left. I'm out $4,000.
You have to find a local business and try to sell them your time. What else can you do?
Yeah. This pile of garbage explicitly states I'm not allowed to resell. You're a lawyer, and see if you can find a loophole.
I cannot look at another contract. I'm up to my eyeballs in Mesa Verde. So what do you want to do about Francesca?
Do about her. What?
Yeah, how much notice should we give her? 2 weeks? Well, we're not doing her any favors by keeping her in the dark. She should start looking.
So you want to fire Francesca?
I don't want to, but I don't need her for more than filing and getting coffee, and I can do that myself.
We just hired her. I like her.
While we're on the subject, we need to talk about the overhead on this place.
No, Kim, no.
This office is set up for 2 legal practices, and now there's only 1. I don't need all this space. I only have 1 client. Breaking the lease will cost a hell of a lot less than 10 months' rent. 4 walls and a
He
door.
painted it.
Why waste money on something we don't need?
As far as I'm concerned, nothing's changed. All right? I'll hold up my end, you hold up yours, 50-50.
So you're gonna keep paying for half a law office even though you're not practicing law?
Call it aspirational thinking.
Okay. How are you gonna pay for it?
The day I don't show up with my half, that's the day we'll talk about closing this place.
Wow.
Is he gonna go back to scamming?
That's fair. I guess.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe something
You'll
to
see.
do with Mike? I don't know. I mean, he's a pretty scrappy guy. He can figure things out well enough.
Look at the 2 of you. I mean, you belong on TV. TV's too expensive. We can't afford that. But I'm telling you, you can. Throw in the airtime for the low, low price of free.
Give me Jimmy.
That's right, that's me. You've seen my ad. Well, what I did for me, my friends, I will do that for you. Best
He's selling
bang for your
them
buck.
to
We'll
make
shoot
the
9
commercial,
commercials
not
for
the runtime.
$4,900.
That's
Okay?
funny.
And that
That's how he's
includes
getting
the
around it.
9 airings at 3:20 in the afternoon on channel KWBV. That is a prime slot.
It's a lot of money.
That's perfectly understandable. It's a big financial commitment. That's why we have our toe in the water package. That's a 1 commercial, flat rate, $849.95. Beauty part again, free airtime. And when this thing runs, you're gonna get calls.
We'll think about it.
Excellent. When do you think you might decide?
Maybe next week.
Sorry for any confusion, but I was talking about a much shorter window. We would have you on the air by 3:20 this afternoon.
Wow.
Today, you're going to shoot a commercial in the next 2.5 hours.
Oh no, I mean there's a whole post process. I mean there's editing and mixing, coloring, layback. It's a whole McGill you don't want to know. But we would need to be shooting in the next 15 minutes.
Oh, oh no. Bust.
Well, yeah.
Everybody get
Good
in the
movie.
car. I air in 2 hours and 20 minutes and I have no clients. That's another $400 down the drain. How do I find somebody who needs a commercial and can afford one?
Maybe you could make a commercial.
Have you not been listening?
Yeah,
That's what I've
sell
been trying.
something else.
Oh, right.
Decide what you're gonna do.
Let's go. Chop, chop. Plan it right here. I want you to get those dishes behind me. Hi, this is Jimmy McGill for limited time. No. Jimmy McGill here to talk about the wonders of broadcast. No. Jimmy McGill's the name. Advertising.
Advertising. He's doing an ad about advertising. He's going to be an
With
advertiser.
an amazing opportunity for small business owners. I can't.
He's doing an advertisement
Babe.
No.
to sell what he wants to do.
We're
Okay.
totally off brand here. I'm Jimmy McGill, a lawyer you can trust, and I can't suddenly turn into commercial guy. Repeat after me. For a limited time, we'll shoot your commercial today and have it on the air tomorrow.
For a limited time, we'll shoot your commercial today and have it on air tomorrow.
I thought you were like president of the drama club or something.
I'm treasurer.
You, go.
For a limited time only, we could.
Cut. Maybe next time. Woof.
Are we gonna do this or not? Because either way, I'm getting my $100.
Quick, crack open your magic bag. I'll have to Carl off this thing.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, wow.
The chicken coops base.
What'd you call them?
I said the chicken coops.
Yeah, but back in
CAFO?
CAFO.
Concentrated Animal Feeding Organization. Operation.
Who is his cook?
Good question.
Maybe he's not cooking for himself. Maybe the supply is coming from the cartel. Yeah, that's it. He's a distributor of the cartel's supply. I believe.
Dang. Wow.
All the same weight? Within a quarter gram.
The same old guys.
Do you have a scale? Take your pick. If you got out of count, you get 5. Don Hector gets 6.
Ooh.
Wow.
He's expecting 6. And that's what I'm gonna bring.
Remind me how, okay, what's happening here? What's the relationships?
Because Hector did the whole threaten, and he was like, "You're gonna move our merchandise or something. We're gonna, we're gonna basically take over your operation in some way. We're gonna leech off of you." Right. So, I forget exactly what the terms were, but.
You okay, bro? Is he looking at the space? Is he about to get the laundromat?
Yep.
Dang.
That's what it looks like. Yep.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy. Oh. Okay.
That's amazing. Wow.
It could work.
Wow. That's crazy. I had a feeling she was gonna show up because that car did not look like a Gus car, and so I was like, oh, he's with someone, and I remembered that he was not the legal operator. Whoa. He was not the legal owner of that laundromat, right? It was Madrigal who was, so.
Oh yeah, hardcore exposure therapy.
Yeah, with his hood and everything.
He's like, I'm getting rid of this. This is the most motivation he's had to try to overcome this, because now, because of this war, he's like, I have to not be crazy.
Wow, they smeared the camera lens with like a like a little gel or something.
Or they did it in post. Or they probably smeared it though. That's crazy. He looks like a really weird guy.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, he's so committed. He's not giving up.
May I speak with Dr. Lara Cruz, please? Yes, I'll hold. Yeah, Charles McGill.
So sad.
I took the 5, then one more.
What is it? Did he piss himself?
No, he wasn't there. It was just his guys.
So what happened?
They called him, and while we were waiting to see what he'd say, one of the guys put a gun to my head.
They put a gun to your head?
It's no big deal. Leonel?
Go outside, see what he found out.
Yeah, that's one of the brothers.
The name he said?
Yeah.
Your father, where does he get his upholstery?
From the distributor.
Where is the distributor?
Jalisco.
Jalisco. I want a new way to get my stuff over the border. A legitimate business.
Right, but the chicken man.
Temporary. I want a new front, my own.
My father is
no.
a simple man. He is not in the business.
You will teach him.
Don Hector, please.
Don't worry, I take good care of Papa. He make money a lot more than with his little sewing machine.
Leonel talked to a guy in Los Lunas. Looks like Tuco knifed the guy.
Oh.
But he definitely broke a guard's jaw. They got him in solitary.
What? All he had to do was 6 months. He'd be in there
Oh
forever.
no.
Starting to get sick, or whatever happens. Yeah, his condition.
Boss.
It was so wild watching BTS of him and hear him just talk like a normal dude. You know, like that was one of the funniest moments in this whole experience for me.
Yeah. Now there's more. He's already feeling like he's not really in this.
Yeah.
And now he's feeling even more.
He hid one of the pills from him.
As soon as you see the first one, you're gonna.
He doesn't
want
want
the
his
whole
dad in
package.
this.
Yeah.
So now he's gonna want to
take about an hour.
Work with Mike.
So
to
I'll
do
bring the
more.
whole team down there. We'll be there 12:30 sharp.
Probably gonna use it to find out what
Absolutely.
medication
It'll
he's
be on the air
taking.
by
and-
tomorrow afternoon.
Whoa.
I know it is amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, and don't wear stripes because you'll moray.
Moray.
It's a filmmaking term. Just don't wear stripes.
Oh.
Okay.
We watched like a
Tonight.
professional
Things must be looking up.
production recently, and they had moray
I
in
needed
it.
clean clothes. What was all that?
Well, I'm unloading that ad time.
But I thought you couldn't sell it.
Oh, that's the thing. I'm not. They pay me to make a commercial. I throw in the airtime for free.
Smart.
No dice. Then it came to
Such
me.
a salesman.
I'm selling advertising. Why not advertise? And it worked. I mean, TV commercials get calls.
Not Gimme Jimmy.
No, I made a new one
When?
today, right here.
So you made a commercial for commercials today?
Yeah, I'm starting to think I might break even here.
He's so scrappy.
Okay, let's see it.
He just gets stuff done.
It's not my best work. It's very last minute.
Well, you're getting calls. It can't be that bad.
Yeah.
Now you're getting shy. Come on.
Okay, but keep in mind.
Yeah, it's not your best work. I got it.
What's that I see? Albuquerque's next TV star? It's you, small business owner. You're a star. Wrap it all up in your natural charisma and bam, you belong on TV. Better watch out for autograph hounds and paparazzi. Call me, Saul Goodman. The world needs to know about you and your business. Call me now.
The guy at the station said he's never seen so many star wipes in a row. It's never been done.
Saul Goodman.
Oh my gosh.
It's like Saul Good, man.
Wow.
That guy has a lot of energy.
The birth.
It's just a name. Huh.
The
Oh,
birth.
wow.
Saul Goodman has been born. So, I feel like a lot happened, which the last episode was mostly focusing on one thing, but I feel like we jumped around a lot.
Yeah.
So, we have this whole tension building with Nacho.
Yeah. And Hector.
And he's Hector's guy right now because Tuco was locked away.
Yep.
But he doesn't like to be Hector's guy, and he doesn't like the pressure on him. He does not want his dad involved in this.
No.
So he's gonna probably go to Mike.
Yeah, I mean, he hid that medicine from him.
Yeah.
He hid that pill from him, right? And so he is going to try to sabotage him in some way for sure. You know, he was going to kill Tuco, right? So he's going to do what it takes for his own well-being, and he's willing to get a little risky about it, you know? He really is only in the cartel for himself. He's not, you know, I mean, not that they aren't all to a certain extent, but he's not really in it culturally.
He's not really loyal to
That's what I mean.
them.
He's not part of their culture. You know what I mean? It's like a job. It's a job that he's doing, right?
He doesn't have the same.
He's not exactly in.
He's not
it seems.
he's not like bought into like the code and like not all about that.
Right.
Yeah, and then he said he's not my brother anymore, so
That's yikes.
He's not interested in helping him at all. Yeah.
Hey, I mean, Mike showed up for 1 second. I guess that was set up. He showed up for that one scene about him building something.
Yeah.
You know, I feel so conflicted about the Jimmy situation because it really is not as black and white as it was with the Walter situation.
It's very complicated.
It is very complicated because he's breaking the law in a multitude of ways and things like that, but and he has done so, you know. But the extent to which he has gone has been so surface level crime at this point, you know, that it really feels like I just feel for both. I don't like Chuck. I don't like the way that he treats Jimmy. I don't like how flamboyant Jimmy is with the law, you know, with the legal situation. And so I kind of don't like both of them, but I also don't like Chuck more. I feel like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's way far less likable than the Jimmy and Kim relationship as kind of the forefront of the story. But on the other hand, I feel bad for Chuck, you know, so I feel very conflicted. I feel far more conflicted.
It's weird because you could like...
It's far more nuanced in this show than it was in Breaking Bad, that's for sure.
Yeah. You could see how like both of them have reason to be done with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Chuck has reason to not trust his brother and not.
But it's
want
way
to,
more motivated from him, though. That's the problem.
And not want to give him the time of day because he just keeps scamming people and lying.
But so much of it is in his own head. That's the whole tried and true question: is does he create Saul Goodman? Through how he treats Jimmy McGill, you know.
Well, I mean,
obviously Saul is responsible for his own decisions, but
yeah,
I don't know.
The only reason he came up with that name is because he can't be a lawyer right now.
Yeah, that's ironic. Well, he had said it before in a flashback.
Well, I just mean that he's using it now, but then you can see Jimmy wanting to be done with his brother because he's like every time he comes back to help, he always gets left in the dirt.
Yeah,
and he's done helping rescue his brother. Just like Chuck has done helping rescue in different ways.
It's a weird situation.
It's a really weird like codependency thing. Howard's like, we won. And then
Chuck is going to get help, man.
Chuck is like, no, I'm fixing myself and I'm gonna, I don't know. I feel like he still wants to.
He's gonna come back with a vengeance.
He still wants to, like, I feel like his motivation is to continue.
Yeah,
it's not just like, oh yeah, new beginnings. I'm leaving all this behind now, and I'm just gonna conquer this and just be a good lawyer. It's like, no.
He finally is understanding now, though.
I will beat this so that I can win.
Yeah,
100%.
He's finally understanding that it is a psychological issue.
Yeah.
So good for him.
Hello.
Wow. Well, and Lydia, I thought maybe if we were getting more of Gus that we might see the magical side of things. And
Hi, Marley.
Yeah, it was really cool seeing her again. Bringing back all of that season 6.
Even though I don't like memories.
Yeah, obviously, but just the idea that we're going to
It's all connected.
see more of the magical stuff. I thought that stuff was really cool. The overseas part of it, it's not just about the border. It's about like a worldwide conspiracy, All right. Good show.
Well, guys, we had a great time. Hope you enjoyed watching this episode with us. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Leave a comment letting us know your thoughts. And if you want the next several episodes and full-length uncut reactions, you can get that over on our Patreon right now. So go check it out, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you then.